Okay, now we're on to the top 10 of 2014. Nightcrawler. Jake Gyllenhaal is at it again, and he is awesome as this camera guy that records stories and does it in a very dishonest manner, and it's so good. Jake Gyllenhaal is excellent in this movie. I really did like him. I wish he got an Oscar nomination for this movie, but unfortunately he didn't. Number 9, The Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh my, I love this film. Chris Pratt, Bradley Cooper as Rocket Raccoon. You had Dave Bautista as Drax. The villain was very good. Everybody in this movie was excellent. Carey Gillian as Nebula and Zoe Saldana as Gamora. This was such a fantastic movie, and the chemistry of the 5 heroes was awesome. Vin Diesel as Groot. Everybody did a great job in this film, and this is definitely one of my favorite Marvel films. Number 8 is a little film that Scarlett Johansson did called Under the Skin, where she plays this alien that picks up men and kills them in a very weird way, and it is a really, really good movie. Very much like the horror movie Species, but different in its own way, and better than Species also. This was such a really good movie, and Scarlett Johansson is fantastic in this film. The Raid 2 is number 7 on the list, and oh my goodness was this movie awesome! Better than the first Raid and so kick-ass! I love this movie more than the first one. It really does a great job. The violence, the performance, I don't know how to say his last name, but he is such a great actor, and the movie was so good. I didn't even care about the fact that it's a foreign language film. I just loved the movie, and the martial arts was so good. Number 6, Captain America, The Winter Soldier. Fantastic movie. Chris Evans is awesome as Captain America, and I can't wait to see Captain America Civil War, which is coming out this year, 2016. That movie should be really good. Sebastian Stan as the Winter Soldier, Bucky, he was great in the movie. Robert Redford as the main villain, he was awesome. Anthony Mackie as Falcon. Scarlett Johansson back again as the Black Widow. Everybody in this movie did a wonderful job. Number 5 is X-Men Days of Future Past. Fantastic movie. Definitely my favorite X-Men film so far, and I can't wait to see X-Men Apocalypse. I am a little bit disappointed that X-Men Apocalypse is going to be taking place in the 80s instead of with the original cast from X-Men 1 and X-Men 2. But I still want to see the movie, and I want to see what this new cast does with the characters and everything. So definitely can't wait to see it, and I can't wait to see Oscar Isaac as Apocalypse. Number 4, Dawn of the Apes. Andy Serkis as Caesar, and this was such a fantastic movie, or as it's normally called, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. I just call it Dawn of the Apes because that's easier to say, and Matt Reeves does an amazing job directing this film. Definitely a fantastic movie and a great sequel to The Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Number 3, Snowpiercer. This was another little movie that I ended up seeing on Blu-ray. I believe it did come out to the theaters, but I missed it when it came out. And Chris Evans is really good in this movie. Jamie Bell is great in this film as well, and Tilda Swinton and Dennis Hopper as the main villain. This movie is post-apocalyptic era where they tried to stop global warming, but it created a new ice age, and all the survivors are now trapped on this train trying to survive, and the poor people on the train are decided to rebel against the rich people on the train and try to take over, and it's a really good movie. Number 2, Selma. The movie about Martin Luther King trying to get the Voting Rights Act passed. This is such an awesome film, and this was such a great movie. Really does a good job of portraying Martin Luther King Jr. in this movie, and everybody in this film really did a great job. I forget the actor that played Martin Luther King Jr., but he was really good. He really felt like Martin Luther King Jr., and this was just such an awesome film. Really did a good job of presenting the time in the 1960s. And finally, the #1 movie for 2014, Birdman. Michael Keaton knocked this one out of the park. He was awesome. Alejandro Idru did a fantastic job directing this film, and you had Edward Norton in the film and Emma Stone. Everybody does a fantastic job in this movie. I love the fact that this movie feels like it's all in one take. But you can probably tell that there are some cuts in this movie, but it's done so well that it's almost hard to notice where the cuts are. And the voice that Michael Keaton does, which is the same voice he did for Batman, where his Birdman character, is really good, and it was just such a fantastic movie. Oh wow. So finally, best 2014 is done. Let's get to the worst 2015 now.